Hey, Mark, this is Coach Barry Switzer here. I'm live in Norman, Oklahoma, on the campus of the University of Oklahoma. You can see all that memorabilia I got behind me, 60 years of coaching and at Arkansas. Obviously, played there and then coached here at Oklahoma and, of course, the Dallas Cowboys. So there's a Super Bowl trophy back there somewhere and pictures of me and Jerry the night we got that and all. But this is really about me. Happy Easter to you, Mark. Happy Easter Day, and been waiting to do this one. It's special for me to do this because you're retiring, I understand. I don't know your nickname. Tope, is that it? T-O-P-E, I was told, and the guy that told me that was Greg, as you obviously know. He's your law partner, and understand he tells me you're retiring and getting out of the game. Well, you also said you went to Penn State, too. Yeah, Penn State's got a great reputation, and they're doing extremely well in wrestling now. They've got a great wrestling program there. Football hasn't done as quite as well as wrestling, but that's okay. And I have a lot of friends that went to Penn State. I had one on my coaching staff. Galen Hall played quarterback back there in the early days of Penn State, 60s. He was an outstanding quarterback for them and ended up on my staff here for years. But understand that you're a huge Nittany Lion fan. So I want to tell you that I've had an opportunity to coach against Joe Paul, and you him well. You Sue, his wife. Of course, 2 times I ever played him, we beat their ass. And the first time was in the Sugar Bowl, 1972. And beat them 14-7, I believe that was. And I remember this: we fumbled about 3 or 4 times inside the 5-yard line. Lost the ball. It could have been worse than that 14-7. I know that. But then we played them again in obviously 85. I think it was 85. We played them again for the national championship, and that game turned out that Tennessee beat Miami in the Sugar Bowl, I believe, and then it popped our game. NBC holds the Orange Bowl, last game of the year then, and usually the team that wins that game with a great record is playing one of the top teams in the country, which was Oklahoma and Penn State. Penn State being undefeated, Oklahoma only one defeat against Miami that year, and we obviously won the ball game and beat Penn State, and were named national champions because of that. They would have won it national champions if they hadn't hadn't lost the game. But anyway, you can figure that all that out. You're a damn lawyer. You're fixing to retire though, and I think that let me tell you about Joe Paul. Great story. I think you'll get a kick out of this. I was on a cruise. Nike family, they call them the Nike family. They take us on a cruise, and they take us somewhere every year, but this happened to be a cruise. And we would go to a private island. We'd get off the boat, and they ferry us in. And I wasn't married at that time. I wasn't married when I was the last 10 years I coached, and all the time I coached the Cowboys, about a 20-year period there. And also, so I'm taking a girlfriend, and all the guys like that, all the coaches like that, high-fiving me. A lot of the wives didn't like it. They were kind of turning their backs on me and my date, but we didn't give a damn. And I'm sitting up there in one of those little fat hatches on that island there, bar, and no one was in there but me and my girlfriend. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden I smell marijuana. I mean, it was so thick, and I couldn't believe it. I turned around, and there's Islanders over there. They just all had a bathing suit on. That's all he had on, was a bathing suit, and he was smoking his joint, and he sees me laughing at him, so he runs over to me, and he asked me would I like to buy some. And I said no. I said, but he reached in his bathing suit, and he pulled out a plastic bag full of already rolled up joints, about 20 of them. And I said, no, I don't need them. I got all I want. But I'm tell you what, you see that guy down there with the dark glasses, about 20 yards down there. He and his wife sit there in the sand, along with all these other coaches. I said, he'll buy everything you got. I said, yeah, it's that guy, the dark glasses, sunglasses, black-headed down there. and he took off running down there. I couldn't hear what they said, but I was about 25 yards, 30 yards away. And he taps Joe Paul on the shoulder and starts a conversation. All of a sudden, Joe starts throwing sand at him, taking a handful of sands and just throwing at this guy. And this guy's pointing around at me at the back up the thatch hut. And, of course, Joe Paul turns around and looks back at me, and I'm dying. I'm falling off the damn stool. And, of course, all the other coaches and wives down there at the beach got a kick out of it. I don't think Joe Paul appreciated it very damn much, but that was a lot of fun, and it's a great memory that I have about Joe Paul. Great family, and things didn't work out for him at the end, but they deserved to. He did a great job. And I want to just say Happy Easter again to you and for Greg bringing this out. The fact that you're retiring, I hope you enjoy your retirement. But I'm not going to apologize for our beating Joe Paul's ass, because we were a hell of a football team, and we deserved to win that night. But anyway, have a good one, Mark. You got a lot of time in front of you. You got to do something. I don't know what you're going to do, but you'll be successful for whatever you do. Oh, Greg, I hope you're happy, big boy, and I hope you're doing well, too. Happy Easter to you.